3 years to get my special education certificate. I am working right now in my communications class, and we need to give an informative speech, and it just happened to come about the same time that Mrs. Avery asked me to inform some of the new staff and, of course, some of the older, the experienced staff, what exactly it was that I did. So I just want to start out by kind of giving this little scenario about some conversations that I've actually heard as I'm going down the hall. There she goes again. What exactly is it that she does? I'm not sure, but if it's hall monitor, I want that job. Well, not exactly, but I am here today to clarify for you what it is that I do, and so that Victor and Janet don't have to get me the hall monitor armband complete with hat. We don't want that catastrophe at all. So I am here today. I'm going to tell you what I can do for you as a teacher and for the students that you serve. My official job title is School Companion, and I am here to interpret the behaviors of specific children that we find inappropriate. All the money that I get paid from comes from Safe and Drug-Free Schools, and it's a grant that Debbie Walsh puts together for me every year. That is to employ personnel who assess and serve our most at-risk students. Now, my interpretation, my definition of most at-risk are students who have a substance abuse probability, a dropout rate probability, and their low academic success. Those are considered my most at-risk students. I identify many issues by sitting in classrooms and observing an outside play. And those issues that I can come up with are loners, the ones that we consider to be the ones that are outcasts, out on their own, the ones that are unorganized, and the ones that are siblings of previously served students. And because there seems to be obviously a habit, a repetition with siblings, of course. Now, I can help these students by, first of all, building a rapport with them. And many of you know that some of them think I'm quite silly, but that actually gets them talking to me, and I can actually get to the root of the display of why they're unorganized, why they're dirty, why they look like they haven't slept, why they seem like they haven't eaten, why they hoard things. That helps me and helps you a lot to find out the root of their display. And I also can model the behavior that us as a collective group are seeking. My job responsibilities are quite extensive. I sit in the classes with students. I organize their immediate surroundings for immediate productivity, hopefully. I can help them by suggesting healthy and personal academic habits that we all would like to see from them. I also keep data on every child that I serve, what their label is, if they have a label, and how what I do helps them. So that will help us all in the long run when all of this data is compiled. Now, I review grades and send home grade reports. I review the grades with the children at least twice a week and send home grade reports at least once a month, if not twice a month. And I keep in constant contact with parents. And I also help with homework in the classroom, in your classroom, and then with after-hours phone calls. They have my cell phone number and they call me, and I help with homework in that way too. Now, the future for this particular position is very volatile. And the reason that is because they are the tightening budgets, which is affecting all of us, is also affecting me because of the grants. And also they're questioning the legitimacy of this program versus the home persuasion versus the school influence. And the tug of war between that, who is making the most impact, is really weighing heavy on my position. So that makes it very difficult for me. However, the future for me is not so volatile. I have been, like I said, going to school for 3 years. I am getting my special education certificate, and I hope to one day teach in a classroom. However, my dream is to really teach within on an online academy or a college. So I plan on going as far as getting my master's and So hopefully this has given you guys some insight into what I do and how I do it and where the money comes from that I do it. And just so that you guys are aware, if any of you are out there looking to get me one of those little armbands with the hat, it's a really cute pink one, Shopco, it was like $5. Just kidding. No, but I just want you guys to know that if you see me in the halls, just know that I'm here serving our most at-risk students. Thank you. Yes. Oh, sorry, no.
Thank you.
And as most of you know, I do work at Summit in the mornings, and I take care of approximately, there's about 30-some students over there that I serve, and I also, and then of course I'm here in the afternoons. However, if you do need me for any reason, most of you have my cell phone, if not the office does. If you need me to come sit in a class, to come read to students, whatever the case may be, please just call me on my cell phone and I will be right over. So, and Ms. Hocklander and Ms. Meyerhopper have also graciously agreed to that as well. Thank you.